I've used two different models of a Fender Deluxe Reverb to record this little intro. Both of them are digital intro, and I'll tell you about it. Hi there, my name is Angel Gomez and I create some miscellaneous content about music and audio. If you are interested in this and you consider subscribe, that's your business, not mine. About a month ago, I got myself a Fender Deluxe Reverb. The new model is digital and I can take it with me like this. Look at this. Yep, I love digital technology. I don't have any problem with that. Of course, I enjoy tube amps. Of course, I enjoy the real thing. But at the end of the day, it's more convenient to me, the digital thing, than the real thing. I don't want to get into that. The purpose of this video is not digital versus the real thing. I just want to talk to you about two different digital models based on the Fender Deluxe Reverb that I've been using for recording and playing. Before I got this Tonemaster Fender Deluxe Reverb that I'm pretty sure you know about it, I already had a HX Stomp Line 6. I'm pretty sure you already know about this too. Before I got my Tonemaster, I made a huge research online looking for everything that gave me information about the piece of gear that I was gonna get. And I found a billion of YouTube videos comparing the Tonemaster with the real thing. Also, because I already had a Helix Stomp, I knew how that sounds for Line 6, how the Deluxe Reverb sound in the Line 6 universe, and I'm very happy with this Line 6 digital Deluxe Reverb, don't get me wrong, but I wanted the live version, the amp version of a Deluxe Reverb without the cons of the real thing. Since people from Fender claim that they have created an exact copy of the real thing, but in the digital world, I think it's fair enough to compare apples to apples and get the two digital models, the Line 6 one and the Fender one, the real digital thing. When I was getting information about the Tonemaster, everything I could find online was comparisons between the digital Tonemaster and the real thing, or the Deluxe Reverb from Helix with the real thing. But I couldn't find any direct comparison between the Line 6 model of a Reverb Deluxe and the real digital thing from Fender. I used the direct out of the Tonemaster and the direct out of my HX Stomp, face to face, apples to apples. I also split my guitar signal into the Helix and the Tonemaster so we can hear the difference in sound between the two models with the exact same playing on my side. I also want to point out that I use a firmware update on my Tonemaster because I didn't want to have the bright cap on the vibrato channel. So let's see how these two digital apples behave with clean, breakups, overdrive, pedals, chorus, delays. Let's hear some samples that I record with both of them, and then at the end of the video, get some conclusions and talk about the results. We're back now, and I'm pretty sure the first thing we all notice is the top end. I mean, what is going on with the high frequencies on the Helix? First, I thought, okay, because I updated the firmware on my Tonemaster and I removed the bright cap on the vibrato channel, that's why the high frequencies are so different. But apparently that's not the reason, because when I changed to the clean channel on my Helix, the high end, the top frequencies, they're still there. So I think these high frequencies are the first thing popping up on this comparison. We have all the body and the mid frequencies from the Tonemaster, and we have that sparkly high frequencies on the Helix, which is not necessarily bad. I mean, that's perfect for me. That's the way I use 2 amps. I got the body and the mid frequencies from one, and then I got the top end from the other. But we can hear the obvious difference in sound between the two models, the Helix and the Tonemaster, at least with the same configuration. But also when you tweak one piece of gear and the other, you can get a pretty similar sound. Just changing the mic emulation on the Tonemaster, if you change from the 121 to the SM57, you get these high frequencies more balanced. And the same for the Helix, you can get a sound with more body, changing just the microphone or changing the cabinet. So here it is, this comparison between these two pieces of gear, the Tonemaster, the real digital version that Fender claims it is a mimic of the real thing, and then the Line 6 version, the Helix version of the Deluxe Reverb. I love both of them, I use it all the time. I think both of these versions sound pretty great and they're pretty usable for a guitarist these days. I personally find the Tonemaster more pleasant, maybe because it's the last piece of gear that I got, but also for the body and the mid frequencies that I can find on the Tonemaster, that it reminds me a lot to the Price Tone, the Princess, the model on the Line 6. I think they are both pretty similar compared to the Deluxe Reverb model on the Line 6. I think the Princess sounds more similar to this Tonemaster than the actual Deluxe Reverb. So if you like this video, share it with your friends, give me a like, subscribe, that's your business, it's not mine. See you in the next one.